Welcome everyone back to Factorio. We're going to be continuing our Death World today. We are now 9 hours in. That's past where we restarted. We restarted around 8 hours and 30 minutes in. And I think we're in a much better spot than before. So let's keep going. We're not in the best spot. Certainly we could do much better, but I wouldn't say that we're in trouble yet. We're getting there though, so we need to step it up. We need to figure out what we want to do here. So we have our oil up and running. We have sulfuric acid. We have our batteries. We have plastic coming through. We are not using that plastic yet, so that's definitely one thing that we need to start working on. Our light oil is numerous. We might want to consider using these for our flamethrower turrets, or some flamethrower turrets. We don't have them yet. But in the meantime, we'll just add a couple more storage tanks if we had any. You can see our iron patch is not doing too well anymore. We've added another iron patch that is much more plentiful than the current one. So iron is not going to be a problem in the near future, at least. I don't know how much military we have in there, so I'm not sure if that's going to be worth making. I think we definitely want to start on this, which means we'll need the blue science soon. We should have everything that we need to make them blue science, so I'm going to work on the portable solar panels because we have solar panels and we have modular armor. I think it's a good time to get that started. Let's increase this up a little bit. We were over here to make some storage tanks. Have the iron. So this is looking okay, but we're still supplying it. So we're not sure how long that's going to last. Make 10 or so. We want to make use of everything we're making right now, but I think we have more things to worry about. Namely, I want to get my advanced circuits going. So that's why I'm just going to plop these down and come back to it later. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to just add storage, and we can always use it later, as I've said. Looking at what's going on with everything else that we have. Alright, so put it right here, I guess. And that should tide us over for a little bit. The oil's still doing okay. The freaking is getting up there though. Okay, so it's going to be advanced circuit time. We have our landfills, thank goodness. So I'm going to make as much of this land as possible. Let's get all the little bits too. Make sure that that's not going to be a problem. Okay. Oh, fish, shoot. Forgot about picking up these guys. All right. So I think we made a good amount of space here. I'm glad I didn't put it all the way through. I was thinking about doing it, but that would mess with our setup there. still doing okay. We have laser turrets now. We should make a couple. Our power is struggling, but hopefully we can get that going. Robots is a big deal for us as well. Let's did that. Copper. Pick up these. Put them in there. Alright. So came over here for something. What was it? I guess we need to go and put in some ammo all over the place. Not looking good though. We're carrying all the ammo that we actually have. So we're gonna need more assembly machines. I want to get on top of that as well. We're unfortunately making a bunch of solar panels. Fortunately or unfortunately. So we're gonna have to deal with our electricity there in just a second. What am I looking for? Ammo. Alright. So that should be fine. These guys up a bit. The backliner is a little bit more. That doesn't have enough, but that's fine. What are we doing over here? These guys seem to be alright. Someone with 23 somewhere. Alright. Next we'll just cover these guys real quick and then we'll head out to do things. When I say out, I mean just in our base. Quite a bit coming through here. Although I loathe to do it, I'm going to give these guys more ammo than I think they need. Because I want to make sure that I don't have to come back here so often. I am going to do is a little bit of this nonsense. Hopefully that might help us out a little bit. Okay, so top priority right now, get more power. Let's do that. We have 2 engines already set up. We just need to attach it. This is not going to cover us. A little unfortunate because I really want to use laser turrets. And if we are having trouble with power now, I mean, we're absolutely going to have more trouble once we add laser turrets. And if we start relying on laser turrets, then it just becomes a bad time all around, because that means that once we run out of power, we just die. And we don't like that. Okay, so that should give us a bump in electricity for now. So I'm not going to go crazy on laser turrets. I'm definitely going to make some. But I'm just going to make a couple and place a couple at each of our battle fronts. That will help us with our issue and hopefully won't cost as much electricity. So let's do that. What do we need for these? We need batteries, steel plates, and circuits. Production robots are done. Let's get logistics robots. pick up a bunch of copper and put it in over here. Alright, so we have a lot of solar panels with us. The best spot to put it would be in this area here, or even over here. But this wouldn't hold too many. I think this is our best bet, which means that we'll need to move our perimeter down to here. Which means that it's going to be a little bit harder to reinforce, but this has been not too bad to begin with, so I guess it should be fine. Or what I think I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to put a bunch of solar panels over here for now. Okay, they've started coming around this way. This is not good. I'm going to put solar panels over here. And that'll be that. This isn't going to be permanent, but just what we're going to do for now. Doing it here, and I'm not really thinking about it too much because we need accumulators if we're going to want to use this as a legitimate source, because as of right now we don't have any, which means that solar panels, being solar powered, only work during the day. And that means they are useless to us at night. We're just putting our field right here because I don't plan on using anything over here for now. I'm not going to put those there because they might be sniped. And we would not want that. And that should be good. How much do these cover? They do not help. Alright. The beauty of just hold and click is the game does it for you, exactly where you need to place it to cover the most. And that's exactly what I want. Alright, so we've added a lot more power to the network. But again, this only works during the day, so we'll need accumulators to back this up. But I don't have the time to do that right now. Or, I mean I do, but I'd rather not. We need to get our advanced circuits going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place our inventory into here and move these guys to the end of the line. We need to make all this stuff real quick. So we have assembly machines made. Hopefully that will be enough. We have those, so might as well use them. Okay, they're getting around, which is not great. Yeah, we're doing here now. Okay, we have a good amount of ammo to stock again. I think this might be a new group, which is a little frightening. So in that case, we're going to add a couple more turrets. Because if this was a different group, they'd die over here, more likely. Or I'd hope they would die over there. We're just going to do this and Have this go like that. This will... That's gonna make that our designated armor piercing turret, but to like pick it up and stuff. Alright, so we do want to make a couple laser turrets. Let's do that. Where did all of our batteries go? Did we not bring some with us? I didn't put them... If I put them in the chest, I would have picked them up again. So I guess we didn't have any. Or we used them. I don't know what we used them on. Okay, we're making 20 of those. I think that's the best we can do at the moment. Make some accumulators, and then the rest are gonna go into solar panels. Let's keep going. Seems cheap, so let's grab it and hopefully we'll have some military science for that. We have 42 of these. This should be pretty good. So I'm gonna have to do our mixed setup once again because I don't know how to do this better. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. We'll take away all these here in a second. I'm just using it as an indicator of where we need to be. So we have, these are going to be our red circuits. Again, I think we can make 24 red circuits out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. So we can make a lot more red circuits if we wanted to, based on the green circuits that are coming out of this. I'm going to leave it at 14 for now. Namely because we don't have any space at the moment. So we're going to leave it like that. And we can always add on to it later. Just going to move these guys a little bit so we can make sure we have room and stuff. Alright. I'm not even going to place the copper wire setup because, again, one copper wire can fulfill a lot of red circuits, so I don't need to place too many of them. Alright, so red circuits need plastic, they need copper, and they need circuits. So copper is going to be on the outside and be directly, or not directly, but they'll be put in that way. And plastic and circuits are going to come down the middle. So let's bring our plastic up here. Yeah, this will be fine. Doesn't look pretty, but oh, we did space it wrong. Okay, there we go. We put inputs here. And we'll put our outputs. So ideally we'd like red underground belts for this setup. Let's go do that. Let's go supply our science stuff. Should really just remake it, honestly. But that would take me some time, and we don't want to spend that much time at the moment, so Okay, we have some laser turrets now. It'd be worth our time to go and place those right now, because even one in the area will do good work for us. These guys are all good. Nice to see. That means I don't have to worry about this. I want that. I don't know why I have sulfur, but I still want it. Okay. Alrighty. So that's good. We're gonna want to make our underground belts. Let's get ready for that. What are we doing here? The bee's full. Darn it. Good. I do sort of want to make flamethrower ammo. We might want to go ahead and get started on that. For that, we'll need some chemical plants. So let's queue those up as well. And I guess we'll put the solar panels away for now. It's nice to have. It'll be nice to have them, but maybe that's where all my batteries went. But we have more important things to make right now. We still even have 100 left to use for whatever we want. So okay. So that's that. Want to make some of these. That way we can make our underground belts. We'll only need a couple. Ideally, we'd love more, obviously, but we'll just use this for now. Where are the nearest power poles? There we go. We have one covering that. We'll have one covering over here. We have no ammo, huh? Yeah, they're struggling. Please hold out. No, you guys can do it. Okay, that'll cover that. Okay, we lost some friends down over here, but I was gonna say we'll just leave it there, but I guess I'm not doing that. But let's put 2 turrets down here. These guys are doing some good work. Alright, how are we doing on power? Okay, I think we'll... Oh, actually no, this is daytime, so it's not a good representation of what's going on. Pick up these guys because I need the ammo from them. I'm gonna put a couple of laser turrets down here as well. Basically, the places that we can't get to quickly are the places that we definitely need to beef up our security. We're using up our oil. That's good and bad. These guys are okay. We'll put one on both sides. Doesn't look like they're going too crazy down here. So I'm very much hoping that the lasers are going to be a big boon to our security. I haven't been able to see them in action yet, but I'm hoping that, you know, everything will turn out fine here. I will put the rest of our ammo down here, because again, we need to make sure we don't have to come back down here all the time. If I had more walls, I'd place them down. But so far, so good. Oh, there we go. Lasers! Good job. Good work. Good to know that they laser turrets actually have a base amount just to keep them up and running, I guess. Not much, but it's good to know. Good. We're not full on anything anymore. We made 4 underground belts. We'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7. So 8. Because they come out in pairs. I'll grab these. We'll have to monitor our iron. Hopefully everything will be fine here. Okay, we'll need a couple more of these. And that should be enough. All right. The reason we're doing this, having red here for on the things that are coming in, is because we want that to be saturated at all times. The export isn't as important. It is important, but it's not as important as getting the stuff out. I don't know what I was doing there. So we are fixing it now. A little bit of this, and then we can upgrade this later in the future, hopefully. These take a while to make, so I'm fine with using the yellow. And anything to lower our energy requirements here. Oh, that's that. Next we'll need to bring in some copper. And some power, obviously. We're going to steal some copper off of this line. Then we'll have to split it, get by here. So let's figure out our ratio that we need. for this. We need 4 copper cables in 6 seconds. We make copper cables, make 4 in 1 second. So basically 1 can cover 6. So to be safe, we'll do 1 can cover 5. All we'll do is place these down. Gonna want to move this side. So we have a little bit more space for our copper. Alrighty, so from there. Actually, no, I never thought of doing it this way. But I think it'd be a lot better just to have it like this. This way we have less dead product on the line. And everything that needs it can still get the copper. Okay, looks like we'll need to put another laser turret down there. Do that in just a second. And there we go. That should be good to go for everything here. Could definitely make this look nicer. But that's okay. Okie dokie, there we go. And we have it automated. So these 2 should be enough for 12. And we have 7, so it should not be a problem at all. Now we just need to have a place to put our circuits. There we go. Finally have our circuits online. One thing we also want to do is make this a double line. There's no reason to have it like this. Go to the source. Bam. There we go. You have some plastic in reserve here, so that's good. Place down laser turrets. How are we doing on power? Still daytime, so I guess should stop thinking about that. And out of stuff there. Looks like we need to make some more military science. Okay, we'll do that in just a second. First, we need to help out here. Not have any bullets to give these guys, but more than sufficient. Okay, so now it's nighttime, so we should, if we see we're getting attacked, we should take a look at the energy, see how that's going. So we have this. I want to lay down a little bit. Because I'm told it helps with pollution. And if we have it, why not use it, right? Every little bit helps. This gonna look ugly? Yeah, of course it is. Okay, so we're still doing good on power, it looks like. Alright, so what do we need to do now? Did we ever put laser turrets up here? We did not. Oh, they stopped coming here? Cool, I guess. Move these to the side a little bit more. It has more ability to hit those guys. Go there. And let's go pick up some ammo. Fill these guys up and fill them up. So looking at our iron line, I think we can afford to add a third smelting area. It is going to add to our pollution, of course. But I think it will be very helpful. At the very least, we can make more ammo at that point without feeling too worried about it. Alright. Need more inserters. Okay. I think it's about time to start getting our science automated. First, I want to mainly get some military science going. And let's start on some research that will help us, actually. We still don't have cars. That's kind of funny. Let's turn on modules. Kadoki. Now we just need walls. So yeah, we do have literally everything right here, and I probably should just properly put it on into a automation area. But where's the fun in that? Okay, so we actually want our walls on the opposite side. This way, we can output on the same belt. Fancy, right? And from there, we just need to make a filter inserter. Give me that. This is going to pick up our science. Neato. Alright. That should be good to go. Let's 112. This has 1.1k, this has 1.5, this has 1.3. So the walls will run out first out of all these things, and I'm okay with that. So keep her going. What else do we need to make? No, we don't need to make those anymore. We have to start getting our blue science made. Let's go and find our ingredients for this. We need engines, we need advanced circuits, we need solid fuel. We do have all those things. So I'm just going to be making those in our inventory for now until we can afford otherwise. We should also look to start making advanced engine units, because the moment we get bots online, our game becomes a lot easier. I'm gonna help this out a little bit. Go. Okay, then go. So now we have 60 being made. We can soon start on other things, such as advanced oil. Let's just get more engines and get that all settled. There we go. Modules are done. Let's work on we absolutely want this. Batteries sound good. Okay, so we're starting to have trouble with power, but we are fighting right now, so it's okay. We're also gonna want to make some more accumulators now, so let's go and go to our battery area. We should have everything that we want, that we need for accumulators down here, so we can actually probably automate this, because batteries also use iron. All I have to do is this, that, this. Not gonna be the fastest thing in the world, but it'll work at the very least. Absolutely need to start making some more fast inserters. Alright, so we'll have that keep going, and that should help out quite a bit. Battery shield is finished. don't know what else I want right now. I'm not going to use stack inserters for right now because we barely even have enough fast inserters. Let's get rocket fuel going, I guess. Okay, this is looking good. Or it's looking better, at least. Alright, so what is next on our list? Take a look at our patches. Stone is pretty much dead. Iron's pretty much dead. But we have iron over here. Copper could do better, but we're not having a problem with copper at all. Let's see. Then we need to put a radar down there. Okay, that's... Yeah, you can see this is pretty much dried up. So... Trying to figure out what we want to do. I think... Do we make those chemical plants? We're gonna make some chemical plants and get some flamethrower ammo going. And once we have that, we can start taking the fight to them again. Flamethrowers are very helpful for us. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Basically, we need just light oil and we need heavy oil. And we just need to put those two together, add some steel, and we're in business. So I'll have 2 going at a time. Don't think it's super necessary, but oh, that sucks. It's in the opposite order of how I would like them. Me more underground pipes, huh? Go get more iron, and then let's also get more steel. On the way, we can start cleaning stuff up. Okay, 200, that's good. We need iron and steel. Iron and steel. Iron. Let's make our pipes. And steel. Gonna bring in some copper so we can make more armor-piercing rounds. Now that we have laser turrets, we can actually probably more realistically cover that bottom area a lot easier. So we might want to switch over there soon. Go. Okay, we actually didn't need all this iron. We only need the iron for the underground pipes, which we have made. Okay, now that we're actually making a legitimate... Uh-oh. Now we're actually making legitimate military science. think it's time to just add a little bit of this in. We need to keep up with our coal soon also. We're going to need to have a check on that soon. Okay. And there we go. Since we're doing this, I'm going to do it on two sides. That way we can put our blue science as well on this line. Alright, there we go. So it's nighttime. Power is not looking too hot. Let's see if we can get more coal going to our power here, because I'm concerned that sooner or later this is gonna fail. And oh boy, we are in trouble. We're pretty dry on coal. Don't actually know where our nearest coal section is. I had coal left. All right. Nearest coal is right here. That's... I also have more iron too. I mean, it's good. That's so close, but it's closer to these guys. That means we'll have to drastically move up our perimeter to cover that. But I think that's very necessary very soon, because you can see that this is... I'm honestly surprised we haven't run out of power yet. Where is... Let's go get some accumulators, place them down. How many did we pick up? Oh, we picked up a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's going pretty quickly. If that's the case, let us limit that. We don't... I mean, it's not necessary, really, because accumulators aren't bad to have, and the resources that it's using aren't too important to me, that I wouldn't mind using them on accumulators. But we're just gonna haphazardly put these down. Okay, let's do a little bit better than this. Does it bother you that I'm doing it like this? I hope it does. I hope it does. Alright, okay, good. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Don't ask me. I'll never tell. Again, we don't want to put it up near here, because otherwise they might get aggroed, and we do not want that. hoping this is a legit, good enough distance away. Okay, so we placed a good amount. Hopefully that will help us out at night. What are we doing on ammo? Okay, we have a good amount again. Let's go buff up our defenses a bit. See where we're lacking. So by moving up our perimeter to grab that coal, there are a couple positives to that. One, I won't have to do this nonsense. They'll more likely attack one particular area and that area only. That's going to make it a lot easier on us to cover the area. And that's primarily all I was going to say. Oh, this. So if we do move it up, we're still going to have we'll have a couple areas that will still be attacked, such as this area. Good thing we got here in time. Oh, I do have walls. Hopefully that will help us out a little bit. Not a third turret. Seems like we're doing okay. Alright. So for this next project, happening. Ran out of science. We did. For our next project, gonna need a lot of walls, a lot of turrets, a lot of bullets, so we can move everything up safely and covered. But I think we need to do it soon because our power issue is going to definitely kill us if we can't sustain it. Oh, okay, so let's continue what we were doing before, which is getting our flamethrower up and running. And once we do that, we can go and see how much we can kill and then move up our perimeter. We want to kill them first before we move it up, because then, you know, that be a little bit more prudent. Go. That. Now I just need to output. Hang on, we need to input first. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, then we'll output. We won't put them together. It's a little bit easier for me if I do it like this. Okay, so how much is this going to make us? We need 5 for each. That's 20 per stack. We'll have about 100 ammo to work with, and I think that's going to be good. We'd like more, certainly, but 100 is definitely a good starting point for us. So since rocket fuel is not completely necessary and we do have the other things that we would like, I'm going to make those first. We're going to want the energy shield 100%. We'd like to have that before we go out and kill everything. Gonna see anything else that we absolutely need. I don't really see anything else, so hopefully this will be good for us. Well, red circuits are finally online, and we're working down that tech tree. Eventually, those biters will have something to worry about. Eventually. Hopefully. I really hope so. Anyway, you got some videos on your screen. Please check them out if you haven't already. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.